just go and vote whoever you want to vote. We might be voting good leaders, yes, as people, but we are also going to kill the Jacom political party. The ODM might also die with this, because after 2027, you just know what will happen. Things might change after 2027.
My thoughts, Brenda, are that I think that ODM already has lost the grounds in Luo Nyanza, as you are saying, because from the rally that they had, it was named Kisumu Wabiro. It was a rally that was coming to Kisumu. That means people from Kisumu were the first people to, first of all, fill the field. Because if it were in the past, like the time of Baba, Baba would just say Kisumu Wabiro and people will come. Baba was not, even people from Migori, they used to just come, but not in buses and everything.
Nobody was facilitating that they're coming.
They're just coming because they love Baba. And the people of Kisumu were the first people, first of all, to fill the field. But this one, the people of Kisumu were not even there.
Yeah, they have to bring people.
They had to bring the ferry people from.
Actually, yes, they were being paid.
They were being paid.
People are being paid to come to the rally.
Yes,
and these people claim that they are the lovers of the ODM party. And
exactly.
So you can see something is not right on the ground as much as they are trying. That's why they want this zoning thing. Yeah.
And now zoning, like I can say here, zoning maybe the reason as to why they are using the zoning thing is to reduce bitter nominations and internal divisions, and also to ensure different communities or maybe regions are represented, and to reward areas or groups that have consistently supported the party. You know, that is where the problem comes in, because they're using the zoning because probably, let's say, for example, Kisumu has been the bedroom of ODM, or maybe let me say the Luo Nyanza. But now there is no any other political party who can come from nowhere, then come vie maybe for a gubernatorial seat or maybe a senatorial seat in Kisumu if it's not ODM. That means probably if, let's say, for example, there's a political party member, maybe let's say X person has come and probably did not deliver well. And the people are now tired of this person. They want another new leader. But they have been fixed to him or her because of the zoning thing. That means probably they will elect he will be given the certificates because they are rewarding Kisumu or maybe the Luo Nyanza region because they have been loyal to the party. Now that is where the common mwananchi, or maybe the people of that people of Luo Nyanza, or maybe the Kisumu people now wanaanza kuumia.
Exactly.
That is where the problem comes in.
Let me tell you, people have been suffering for a very long time because of a political party. In the past, people have been voting for a political party. If Raila says so and so we are going to vote for so and so, people will change their mind and start voting for that person. Actually, Raila was good enough to even bring rivals together. For example, in Homa Bay 2022 general election, the governorship seat, that was very serious because it was Magwanga. Magwanga has been very strong politically in Homa Bay, and you know that, and he has a very, very massive support from Karachuonyo. You know the Rachuonyo region, and Rachuonyo is very big, and Rachuonyo has the number of voters in Homa Bay County compared to other places. That's why you see Governor Wanga is really working very. Actually, Governor has been in Karachuonyo. I was in Oyugis. Governor campaigns in Karachuonyo, that area, Oyugis, whatever, more than how he campaigns in other places, because he knows there are so many votes from there. That is where Oyugi Magwanga was coming from. So Oyugi Magwanga had the chance to win that vote. Same as Wanga, same as John Mbadi. John Mbadi is also controlling the Suba and the Suba, both Suba South and the Suba North and whatever. You know, those people call them the Josuba. They also wanted their son to be there. Now, who was going to support, who was going to help this? Raila came in and told John Mbadi to step aside, and then he told Magwanga to support Governor Gladys Wanga. So the win was very easy. They just pushed Kidero away just like that and everything. But now this time, there is no Baba who is going to say that, oh, let's do this and this and this and this. Everybody wants this seat. There is no Baba who is going to stand and support someone. Even if people don't want that person, then people will support that person because we are doing it for Baba. That's how people are voting. We are doing it for... I remember when I was very young, when we were being told I was not old enough to vote, and I was taking my grandmother to vote. We were being told, if you go there, what you do, just vote ODM, Raila. We are voting Raila. If you just do Raila, six piece, it's 6 piece. Whether you know that person or not, you don't know that person, but you believe that if that person is with the ODM, that is Baba. Baba has spoken. Now this time, we don't have Baba. That's why you see there is war in Luo Nyanza. That's why you see it here in Luo, people are fighting within. That's why this 2-term and 1-term thing is coming in. If there was somebody who can unite the Luo Nyanza and this person says that we are 2-term, then you will see a number of people, there will be no fight. You'll see a number of people, so many people supporting 2-term because Raila said that. If the Raila says that today it is 1-term, people will go that direction. Now we lack someone to give the direction. Now people, and also our leaders now know this. Now they're doing everything possible to make sure that they still have the control they are voted for. Now the problem is, UDA, I can say that now this has given UDA some kind of advantage. You can see there are a number of candidates with UDA who are going to stand with the UDA ticket here in Luo Nyanza. That is something that was never happening. Someone will even stand as an independent candidate, but that person will never come with another political party. If someone doesn't get the ODM ticket, they will come back as an independent candidate.
Yes.
But you see nowadays it's different. In 2027 it's different. In Mustafa Luo Nyanza, we have people standing and campaigning openly with other political parties. Yes. And they are saying that we are now working together. We also need to come with this other political party. That's why ODM needs to insist on this zoning thing. If they win in this zoning thing, that means they will still have the majority. You know, when you have the majority, you can still rule. You can still get the support. But now if this zoning thing is not there and then they divide it 50-50, UDA take the 50% of the people in Nyanza, of the leaders in Nyanza, then ODM take the 50%. Then something happens that these people split up before 2032. Then you know what will happen. So that is why ODM is very keen on this zoning thing. They have to maintain their popularity and they have to maintain their control. Actually, it's the control, it's the majority. Because they are not sure whether people will vote for these leaders nowadays if nobody is there to stand with them and say, let's vote for this person. They are not sure, as the ODM people, they are not sure that if today we stand with this person as ODM people, will people still support him because he's in ODM, or will people vote for whoever they want to vote for? They know that people are now ready to vote for whoever they want to vote for. Nobody is supporting Raila, is gone. Yeah, it was only Raila who could give a direction. We are going to support so and so. So let everybody back off, and now these other people will back off. They will even support this person. You see what is happening in Kisumu? How many candidates for the governorship? So many. Now the only person who could give the direction is maybe Raila. If Raila was there,
I don't say no, leave it for so and so.
Let's leave it for Tomogen, or let's leave it for Ron, or let this person, you Ron, go and buy for this, you go do and do that. This, no one is going to give this direction. ODM will stand their will support their candidate. UDA will also support their candidate. People like Ken Mirenga already said that they are going to be with. He was in UDA, but I think maybe UDA is preferring someone else. We say that is going to be an independent candidate and all that. And so I can say that this zoning thing is good for the political party, for the party. But when it comes to a common mwananchi, it's not good. It will bar us from electing leaders that we want. Yeah.
Now, we are taking a quick short break and we are coming back. Immediately after the break, we'll play the video that Aisha Jumwa has dismissed the ODM zoning debate ahead of the 2027 general election. And also, there's criticism in the zoning thing that I will also make sure that you get to listen to it immediately after this break. We are taking a very quick commercial break. We are coming back with that video and also more. Stay tuned.
And develop the practical skills needed to succeed in today's fast-growing media. Enroll today and start your journey toward a rewarding media career. For inquiries, call 0726 324 028 or email us at cityscopetv@gmail.com or visit our website at www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Technical Training College, Think, believe, and achieve. Dreaming of a career in journalism, television, or digital media? Join Cityscope Technical Training College and gain hands-on training in television production, journalism and news production, and digital media and content creation. Learn from experienced media professionals and develop the practical skills needed to succeed in today's fast-growing media. Enroll today and start your journey toward a rewarding media career. For inquiries, call 0726 324 028 or email us at cityscopetv@gmail.com or visit our website at www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Technical Training College. Think, believe, and achieve.
Magwa mondo ibed gi ng'eyo mang'eny e weche mag fwambo. Ndikri kaka achiel kuom jopuonjre mondo mi ichak wuodhi mar bedo jafwambo. Mondo ing'e mathoth, ywanwa tol kokalo e namba 0726324028 kata tudri kodwa email marwa cityscopetv@gmail.com kata www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Training College. Think, believe, achieve. Be in gi lek mar bedo jafwambo, jalendo e wang' jowi, kata jalony e weche mag mbui? Riwri kod kar tiegruok mar Cityscope mondo iyud lony e chano chenro mag wang' jowi, fwambo kod puodho weche manyien moyiedhi. Yud puonj kowuok kuom jolony magwa mondo ibed gi ng'eyo mang'eny e weche mag fwambo. Ndikri kaka achiel kuom jopuonjre mondo mi ichak wuodhi mar bedo
All right, welcome back, and just as I said before, we went for a short commercial break. I would like us to listen in to what UDA's Aisha Jumwa discussed or maybe dismissed on the ODM zoning debate. Let's listen in to what she said.
Yes. Ni one of the founders wa UDA.
I know for a fact.
Hawa wote wanadandia tu. Founder ni nani?
Wewe.
Ni mimi Aisha Jumwa.
Yes, I know.
Hapa, Kilifi County. Kitu ambacho nataka niwahakikishie leo watu wa Kilifi na wa Kenya kwa ujumla. Kuna vitu viwili hapa ambavyo mnavichanganya.
Okay.
La kwanza, broad based government. Ikiongozwa na Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, rais wetu. La pili, zoning.
Okay.
Kitu ambacho nataka niwahakikishie na katika kinywa cha party leader wangu ambaye ni rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya William Samoei Ruto, hakijawahi zungumzwa na yeye ni kitu kinaitwa zoning.
Okay.
Yeye anazungumzia maneno ya kuleta serikali jumuishi ambayo ni serikali ya broad based. Na ndio tulipo hivi sasa. Na broad based government ni chama cha UDA kwanza kabla chama kingine chochote. Then na chama cha ODM kikaingia hapa. Vyama vingapi? Viwili. Rais anazungumzia mchakato mzima huo. Na ndio maana ameembrace hawa wengine wote wako katika serikali ya broad based. Maneno ya zoning yanaletwa na wale wa viongozi waoga ambao hawakufanya chochote kwa wananchi. They are irredeemable failures. Hao ndio watu wanazungumza maneno ya zoning. Because kama wewe umefanya kazi katika chama katika broad based tuko Aisha na kuna Mung'aro, UDA na ODM. Na wewe Mung'aro umefanya kazi ya kufanyia wananchi kabisa. Unamwogopea nini Aisha Jumwa?
All right, that is what Aisha Jumwa has said on the zoning debate. And before that, I told you about there's criticism on also on the zoning thing. Now, number one, it may limit voters' freedom to choose their preferred candidate.
Very true.
And that is one thing that I'm fearing with the zoning thing. And number two, we have popular candidates may be locked out because of the zoning, because we have several potential candidates that are not probably coming from the ODM party, and they have the interest of the people.
Yes.
That means that if there is zoning, then these popular candidates, these upcoming candidates that are the people are saying that no, this time maybe let's try it so and so, so that at least we see on how they can work. Zoning is going to lock them out. And then number 3, we have some critics argue it favors political elites over grassroots democracy.
Yes.
And those lastly, it can discourage merit-based competition. So those are some of the criticisms that are maybe happening in the zoning thing. That is what people are saying, and whatever has been said here is so true, because it means that the common mwananchi, the local mwananchi, probably won't be having a voice at choosing whoever candidate maybe they like. Maybe whoever candidate that has now said that they have said that no, this time around let's change, let's give it to this and this and this, so and so, because the preferred candidate that they were given by the ODM because of the zoning thing has failed to deliver.
Now, where there's a big problem is that even the ODM party, they will not even give the people the best candidate.
Yes.
They will give this ticket to people they consider loyal to the party. I don't know how many years you have been in the party, what you have been contributing. Those are the things they look at. We have young people. They just started politics recently, but they have done a lot for the people. People see potentials in them. So I think this zoning thing, it should not be there. This ODM, let them just campaign for their people. Let them give people what they think people need, leaders. Let them support leaders without reflecting on so many things about I don't know what you have done and all of that. If they can give people good leaders, I'm telling you, people are going to support these good leaders. People are going to, they will not lose it on the ground if they do the right thing. But if they will try to impose this, their people, the people they call their people, they're them for the party, but maybe not the people's people. I can tell you, even if there is still zoning, and this other good candidate decided to stand, maybe to come in as an independent candidate, these people will still win. Yeah.
Now, maybe in line with that, we also have the next one here, the next discussion that I feel is in line with the zoning thing, is that the High Court has dismissed a petition seeking permanently bar retired presidents, deputy presidents, governors, and deputy governors from holding any public office after completing their constitutional terms. Former 2-term governor, retired president, and deputy president now remain eligible to seek other elective or appointive public offices. That is what the High Court has ruled. High Court has dismissed a petition.
You know, the court follows the law. Maybe they didn't find any law that directed them to maybe bar these people from vying for any post. So I think something like this, maybe our MPs, someone can make a bill out of this, and then we will make it into law. It will help us. But the truth is, if you have worked, maybe you started by being an MCA, then you are graduated to an MP, and you did nothing, and then you become a senator, you still did nothing. You want to be a governor for 2 terms. After the 2 terms, you still did nothing. You left out with nothing. You are even old, you are approaching, I don't know, 80 years. You're just remaining with some years counting before you go and rest, you know, internal resting and all that. Then this person still wants to vie for another post. Maybe someone, you have been a governor, then now is when you want to become an MP. What do really people want? These people should be barred from vying for any post, according to me. Once you have retired, just go and retire. And by the way, we need to have even an age limit for our politicians. Yes. Why is it that these other civil jobs you have an age limit? Why can't we just allow people to work until they die? We also need to have age limit for the politicians. Once you have reached a certain age, you're not supposed to vie. We now be a political analysis. Now tell people the experience you have. Help these young people with those who are experienced in politics and all this. Someone is already approaching 80 and is when he wants to be an MP of I don't know what. What is wrong with people? Like seriously.
How will he
and
deliver?
Other people. How will you even deliver? Even your mental state now is starting to go down. You know, it's very true. And as you get old, there's an age where you reach, you start thinking backward like a child. They say that is what happens.
Yes, that is what
yes,
happens.
that is very true. Now, how will you even manage a constituency at that age? Someone is that very old is when we want to vie for an MCA. Well, we have small people here who can do this job. Why can't you just be a mentor to these young people so that you can support them and help them? If you have built a name, you know there are people who follow name. Maybe you have built a name, maybe you have money and you have built a name, so you can use your money and your name to mentor a young boy, yeah, just like me here or like Cliff here, to become these people who can work under you. But this kind of, I can say this is selfishness. Like someone you worked as an governor, and is when you want to come back and vie for a post of a senator, like in Migori County. I saw somewhere sometimes back, there were some rumors, I don't know whether it was the truth, I've never seen him say it, but there were some rumors of the former governor, you know, the former governor of Migori County, he worked for 2 terms, is when you want to come back and vie for the post of a senator. So what do you want to do as a senator that you didn't do when you are a governor? You know, when you are a governor, you had all the resources, you had all the money, you're supposed to do whatever you wanted to do, you're supposed to change that county to become whatever you wanted it to become because you had the power and all that. Now as a senator, you're going to be a watchdog. You are going to feel like the other person, you are just going to start wars with the current government. That is what you are going to do. So I think maybe the court didn't just get the law, you know, they follow the law article, what. Maybe there's no just law that supports that fully, but maybe we need to amend our laws to support that. Once you have worked as a president and you have retired, you have worked as a governor and you have retired, even these MPs and MCAs, we need to have a limit for them. Maybe 2 terms, 3 terms, you can't pass that. Let another person also work and try. Because these people, once they get into power, the power is so sweet to them, they don't want to live for other people while they are doing nothing. Someone is not even working very well for the people. But because they have gained the popularity, they are in the system, they know how to work with the system, and then just cheat their way in back again for the same post and all this. So I think court just did whatever they had to do, but maybe someone need to have proposed this bill so that we can change it into law, so that it can help us get rid of people who are not working very well and they don't want to leave the power. So we can keep on having different leaders and test different type of development.
Yes.
Yeah.
I brought up because it is the same case with the zoning thing. It locks potential politicians outside, and also it's something that the old that have been there that they don't deliver, because right now we have several members of power. I think this is even what brought up the riot that was happening in 2024 with the Gen Zs, because we felt like these parliamentarians are people that we chose to be the lawmakers, to be the voice of the people, but they have failed. Because you find that there's that old people, or maybe old MPs that go in the parliament after that, they don't even talk, they don't even stand up and maybe defend the bills that before they are passed, they go through it, they have time, read, because you find that the age has now gone, and the thinking capacity has now starting to go a little bit inaanza kubackdate, so they don't have time to read and to go through these things, so that at least they understand before it is passed. Now this is what is in the bills, this is what the people want, this is what we should be debating about.
Yes.
So that is the problem with this thing that is happening with the re-election of maybe people who had retired in the previous political seats.
And just wanted to add something. Maybe you're a good leader for real.
Yes.
You have been working very well, you have been bringing development, but you cannot be the only good leader. Other people are also good. You can groom someone to be like you.
Yes.
Why don't you just groom someone politically so that you can still rule behind? Let this person now lead, and that person cannot even surpass you. By the way, children, I mean the students always surpass their teachers. So if these politicians, maybe you are a governor and you are good in that job, you brought a lot of developments, whatever, but you are now growing old. We understand you are now growing old. You can still use the same wisdom, surpass it to someone else, groom someone to take over you. So we can also have these young and energetic people in power doing the best they can do. The world is also changing. Things are also changing. Nowadays we don't do politics traditionally. Things are changing. So that's why I think there should be a rule that says that once you have retired, go home and relax. Just go home. relax, do something else. You can still be a political analyst, you can advise young people, you can groom someone, you can still rule from outside.
All right. Let us move to the next discussion that I can see here is Mathira MP Eric Wamumbi has confirmed that he has been chatting with Rigathi Gachagua. And this comes after Gachagua claimed that Murunga Women Representative Betty Maina as the husband Eric Wamumbi contacted him, urging a soft approach for negotiations with President William Ruto.
Yes. And
the MP says that he knows what former DP and the DCP leader has demanded from President Ruto, and he has all the charts. This is something that
politics is a dirty game. Let me just say this. Rigathi Gachagua said that it was in the clip of yesterday. I saw it. I even did it in my news yesterday. He said that the Mathira MP that Ruto used him to contact him so that they can do something together after the by-election. I don't know if the president is I don't know what this by-election.
After the Olkalau by-election.
After the Olkalau by-election, the president used the Mathira MP to talk to Rigathi Gachagua so that they can work together. Hey, if Rigathi Gachagua can work together with William Ruto,
again,
I don't have enemies in this one. I surrender.
What do you think? Do you think Rigathi Gachagua can give in to maybe backing up President Ruto in the coming general election?
I don't know what the deal Ruto is going to give Rigathi Gachagua to make Rigathi Gachagua go back and work with Ruto, because the humiliation was too much. Imagine you being the after one time afadhali Ruto should have given this person time maybe to work one term. So after one term, he should have said that, you see, the first time we failed because of this and this. I think I made a mistake. It's like Ruto just used this person Kamangazi
to win.
Kamangazi, because these Kikuyu people thought that he was very strong compared to the other person. It's like he wanted the other person even before. So I think maybe after the decision was made for him to work with him, he just used him to get this thing, and then now once you're in power, you're in system, you can control so many things. So I think that Rigathi Gachagua was kind of humiliated. Yes. Yeah.
So you think
if you can just rub it and go back and work with Ruto, okay, whatever, politics is politics. Maybe that Mathira MP should have told us what is the demand. He said that he knows what Rigathi Gachagua is now demanding from Ruto.
Yes.
Wow. I can't imagine it's anything that I can demand from someone who did that to me.
But with politics, you can never know, because there's a lot that these politicians know that I believe as citizens we do not know.
We do not know.
Because probably this is something that they have organized. You can find that these are people, when they come outside in the public, they backlash, they talk badly about one another, they do hate speech and everything. But when behind closed doors, or maybe behind cameras, these are people who even take tea together, because these are things that there are things that happen.
Yes.
And even they call one another, no, that one was not good. You told me that one, the things that you told me were not good. Maybe next time, don't go that personal. You remember?
But to speak the truth, I know these politicians talk again all this. But what happened to Rigathi Gachagua, and how that person became very bitter, was very open and very. That was real enmity. That one there, there's nothing like they were playing anything. We could see, because he even lost the power. He was impeached, humiliated, and everybody saw it. So I don't know what Rigathi Gachagua might demand from Ruto again to make him support Ruto in 2027. Maybe my demand is sit back.
There's some allegations that were saying, there were some allegations that during when Rigathi Gachagua had the court case, when this thing about the impeachment petition, there were allegations that the president probably is trying to make sure that Rigathi Gachagua wins the case, so that at least they can probably get back to working together, collaborate together ahead of the 2027 general election, so that Rigathi Gachagua can be eligible to maybe going for a seat in the 2027 general election. Because if at all the court ruled that maybe nullified this thing, maybe threw away the petition, then that means that he won't be eligible maybe to vie for a seat. But then if he wins this case, that means that probably he can go back again and vie for any political seat of his choice. So probably that can be the demand. Probably we can never know. Probably he can want his seat back. Maybe the court case can the court can rule for his side. So we can never know what is happening. Let's wait and see what will happen. And if that is what is really happening, then as we cannot judge, we cannot talk about it. That is something that them themselves they know.
What I think Rigathi Gachagua can demand, according to me, maybe the post of the prime minister. He can demand for something very big actually. His name to be cleared. One, to allow the court to clear him to vie.
Yes.
That is one. And then if he is going to work, if he decide now they are in agreement, they are going to work together, I can tell you he can want something very big. Maybe like you see what the post that Mudavadi is holding, or maybe a CS of something. Yeah, very, very, very big. I think that is maybe some kind, something like that. But this is Kenya and this is politics.
Yes.
This is politics. Whatever is going on between them, okay, we don't know, but let's wait and see. 2027 is just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
It's not far. Before 2027, a lot of changes might happen. A lot of things might change. But again, we cannot just overlook at Rigathi Gachagua. He has a lot of support. So after the impeachment, the sympathy support. He has a lot of sympathy support because of what was done to him. The people with such kind of things, so they can just support him because of that. Actually, again, what is now failing our president is how he has been doing things, how he has been ruling, how he has been doing things. Now that is the problem. That's the only problem we have with our president. The president, how you have been doing things. Your CS, Murkomen, how people have been talking like clueless people, like some clueless village people. I don't know if you can tell people that each and every time we are investigating what, and even the journalists are being attacked in such kind of, everything is being shown live on television, and you are still telling us that you are still investigating. What are you investigating?
Because those are things that they know.
So many people are dying in this regime. So many people are dying in this regime. They're misusing their power, and this is angering people. Actually, people are very angry outside there with the government. Yeah, people are very angry with the government. That is very true. That's why you see whatever happened in Olkalau, maybe it was just a revenge on the government and all this. And now this Kunism thing that they are using, and the Murkomen is just telling us they are doing, I don't know what, investigating what? People are being attacked by goons. We don't see anybody being arrested. It means that you people know these things. I have never seen anybody is being arrested. Even the Olkalau goons, have they been arrested? Have they been prosecuted? Have they been taken anywhere? But if people try to just hold a peaceful demonstration on the street, they arrest these people. Like seriously, what is that? There's difference between someone who's having a peaceful demonstration on the street, who is not even interfering with anybody. These people just carry out their placard, chant whatever they are chanting on the street. These people are being arrested. They are very early in the morning. But these are goons who are just operating with vehicles, with weapons. They are well equipped with weapons. They are doing these things, operating during the day. And you want to tell me you have all that intelligence around you as a security personnel and all this, and you are the CS for Interior, and you don't know that people met somewhere. You don't know that people are planning to do something. You don't know anything. You also watch these things on TV. The same way I'm also watching and being surprised, and you are telling us, oh, we are investigating. Investigating where? How? We need action. So they are failing. The president is failing, plus his CS. All of them are failing us.
Now, lastly, in our last conversation, even as we wind up our discussion today, is that Pauline Njoroge has resigned from the Jubilee Party after 14 good years of service, stepping down as the party deputy organizing secretary and member of its National Executive Committee, that is NEC, effective immediately. And Njoroge says that she is now fully committed herself to the Linda Mwananchi movement, which she joined in February, saying it aligns with her vision of promoting good governance, constitutionalism, and the rule of law, accountability, and the servant leadership.
You know what can make Linda Mwananchi team even win an election if they decide to? They have covered all the tribes in Kenya,
all
regions.
Yes.
Actually, they have support all over regions.
All over.
And they have support of the young people.
Yes.
That is giving this Linda Mwananchi thing something very, very big. If they can just get small backup, I'm telling you, they can win an election here in Kenya very easily. They can win an election. Actually, I just remembered something. If Rigathi Gachagua can work together with Uhuru Kenyatta,
yes,
the way that Rigathi Gachagua used to insult Uhuru Kenyatta, then he can also work with Ruto again. Politics, that is politics.
Yes,
but we will see 2027.
We'll see what will happen.
So this Linda Mwananchi movement is another very strong, actually
it's a force.
It's a force and it's very strong. It's very strong opposition we see right now. Is Kalonzo still there? Do Kalonzo also talk nowadays?
Kalonzo doesn't talk that much unless he's talking about maybe if something has happened, like say the other time that the Akina Nani was Akina Sifuna were attacked in Kisumu, they came out and gave out a press briefing.
I feel like the former opposition, you know, we have the former opposition and the new opposition.
And the new opposition
this
right
new
now.
opposition is now overtaking the former opposition.
Yes.
I can say people like Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, they have been like former opposition.
Yes, yes.
I don't feel them of late in politics, but I feel this Sifuna movement and all this, you can see them moving from place to place. You can see them having, that's why they are being attacked. Actually, their rallies are being attacked. I've never seen Kalonzo's rally being attacked, but Sifuna's rally is being attacked.
Actually, Kalonzo, they've not had any rally.
Exactly.
Nani, they do, unless they are going to church for a fellowship.
For a fellowship,
yes.
and then they just leave.
They just leave.
But you see, the Linda Mwananchi team, just the other Sunday, they were in Kisumu just for a rambe in a church, and you saw what happened, and even someone died as a result of this. So this Linda Mwananchi team, they are becoming very strong, and I think as other opposition leaders and whatever, they should support these people. They should make sure that whoever they're going to support, let these Linda Mwananchi people also have a candidate in it. That's what I can say. I don't know if Sifuna should just go for the presidency seat, whatever.
Actually, I saw a video.
Just do it.
I saw a video. I don't know where they were. They were somewhere, and I saw them saying that who told you that the Linda Mwananchi doesn't have a presidential candidate? That means they have not just come out and announced it officially, but already I know they have sat down. They've had that discussion of probably having a presidential candidate. And what do you think? I just feel
now what is also happening in Linda Mwananchi. So they had some kind of there's some kind of political differences of late. If you have been following keenly, you saw when Ayub Savula was it Ayub Savula or Nani, the DG for Kakamega, one of the people who kept on saying that Sifuna, they will only be in Linda Mwananchi if Sifuna is going to be the presidential candidate or whatever. It's like they're having a problem on who to be the presidential candidate, because Orengo also wanted to be the presidential candidate. Orengo is saying that he's very old in politics, is mature in politics more than Sifuna and all that. But again, now the problem is that Sifuna is carrying the wave.
Yes.
If Orengo becomes the presidential candidate, I'm telling you, their people will stop supporting them, because it's no longer Sifuna. The people are only there because
of the Sifuna wave.
And all that. So I don't know, but Sifuna is a better chance for them. I also feel the same way.
I feel he can do it.
Hey.
And in politics, the presidential in other countries, there are even younger people who have become president, and I believe it is something that is possible, because Sifuna has the force, and he has also the blessings of the people. Let me say so. The people, everybody's singing Sifuna everywhere. That means that already the people have spoken, and we pray that probably they listen to the people and maybe give Sifuna a chance to be the flag bearer come 2027, because already he's no longer the SG of ODM, and that one gives him a leeway of now maybe pursuing this fully, because he's no longer fighting any court cases to do with the ODM or something. I think what they should do, they should just come out.
Oh, I wish ODM can just drop their broad-based bullshit and just support their own Sifuna.
It can be a very
see big this thing of ODM being in the government after 2027. It might be something.
It will be something else.
Yeah.
That is something that people have been saying, and we even talked about it here.
Raila was a planner when it comes to politics.
Yes.
Raila knows when he's supposed to be in the opposition, and he knows when he's supposed not to be in the opposition. When he's supposed, Raila will never be with the government when we are approaching an election. We will never do that. I'm sure that even now, I'm sure that if Raila was alive today, I don't think ODM will be still in the government at a broad-based and whatever. So ODM should have been in the opposition, very strong in the opposition.
All right, so that is what has been happening in the country. We have Pauline Njoroge now stepping down as the party's deputy organizing secretary, members of the National Executive Committee, and that one is happening effective immediately. All right, that is what has been happening around the country. Maybe one last thing before we call it a day.
What I can say is this: politics is really changing, yes, but this goonism, using goons to disrupt people's peace in elections and whatever, the system needs to change. Yeah, we don't need, it's not a matter of life and death. Elections come and go. So we need peaceful election in the future. We should just try to be peaceful. You know, these leaders, they use us, yes, and then after sometimes they are together again. You see now, they are together, they are eating together, just like the way you said. These people even call each other. And then they are like, bwana hapo uliniendea vibaya. Lakini wewe hapa on the ground, we people are killing each other. We people are very mad with each other because I'm not supporting the person you are supporting. We need to try and live as brothers and sisters, and the system needs to change before 2027 election. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us, and also thank you so much for joining the broadcast this morning. This has been your favorite mid-morning show, that is COP Connect, and I have been your host, Clifford Ogonda, with my co-host here,
Brenda Agenyo.
Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet tomorrow, same time, same place, with more discussion, and have a good day ahead.